The Sharjah Showdown, Sachin Tendulkar vs Henry Olonga. The year was 1998, and cricket fans across the globe were glued to their screens for the Coca-Cola Champions Trophy in Sharjah. The tournament had already delivered some thrilling moments, but the spotlight was now on the final between India and Zimbabwe. Among the many narratives leading up to the game was one brewing rivalry, Sachin Tendulkar vs Henry Olonga. In the league match earlier in the tournament, Olonga, Zimbabwe's fiery young pacer, had managed to do the unthinkable. With a sharp bouncer followed by a perfectly pitched delivery, he had sent Tendulkar back to the pavilion for a mere 11 runs. The cricketing world was stunned, and Olonga's fiery celebration became the talk of the town. "I knew I had achieved something special," Olonga would later recall. Dismissing the world's best batsman, it's a moment you dream of as a bowler. But Tendulkar was not one to forget. The final provided the perfect stage for revenge.
Umpires on there. Oh, and this one in the air. That's it, all over. Tendulkar's out. That's great bowling. Great bowling. He's had it over Tendulkar this evening. He played two streaky shots when he first came in, one past second slip. He played a streaky drive through the offside in the air.
As the game began, the Sharjah Cricket Stadium buzzed with anticipation. Olonga, confident after his earlier success, marked his run-up, ready to face Tendulkar again. The Indian maestro, with his eyes locked on the bowler, walked to the crease. His eyes locked on the bowler, walked to the crease with a determination that spoke volumes. The first ball Olonga bowled to Tendulkar was short and wide. With a crack of the bat, Tendulkar sent it racing through the covers for 4. The crowd erupted, and Olonga immediately felt the pressure. Over after over, Tendulkar unleashed a relentless assault on the Zimbabwean bowler. Every bouncer was pulled with disdain, every full delivery driven with precision. Olonga tried changing his lengths, altering his pace, but nothing worked. Tendulkar was in a league of his own that day, reading the bowler like an open book. One shot, in particular, left the crowd in awe. Olonga pitched a ball just outside off stump, hoping to lure Tendulkar into a mistake. Instead, Tendulkar danced down the track and launched the ball high into the stands, a six that seemed to hang in the air forever.
He's on his way to Tendulkar. And that's driven. And the man at cover doing well to just get some hand on it. And not quite timing it, and a sent back by Ganguly. Ganguly didn't want that single. In fact, Tendulkar was looking at the ball.
Henry Olonga got away with that last delivery. It was short, it was wide, and perhaps the reason he got away was because it was that wide. The ball hitting just on the bottom of Sachin Tendulkar's bat. He could hardly get to it. No response from Saurav Ganguly. Sachin Tendulkar wants to know why.
So he's still on strike, 2 slips in place. This time he smashed it through the offside. That went like a tracer bullet to the fence. Short, wide, asking to be hit, and it got the full treatment.
This time it wasn't that wide. This time he got hold of it properly. That was hit with power. Not even any thought about hitting it down into the ground. It didn't matter.
And that really came off the middle of the bat. What's going to happen next? Can attempting that shot. I think the bounce surprised Tendulkar a bit there.
Definitely not the right tactics, this from Henry Olonga. Short, outside the off stump again. Only positive that could have come from that for Zimbabwe would have been if he got a very thin edge. If he got a thick edge, it would have flown over the slip cordon for another boundary. If he's going to be bowling short, he has to be bowling a lot closer to the batsman, in line with the body, so that he has to defend. He doesn't play those attacking shots.
So I'm just swatting a fly in front of his face. Get these little insects here once the light comes on. Pulled away, wide of the man had been on. Not quite timed it. He'll pick up another couple of runs. Again, not quite getting the middle of the bat. Seemed to hit more towards the bottom.
Again, it was too wide. Sachin Tendulkar just managing to get the bottom of the bat onto the ball again. And certainly there are other ways of getting batsmen out apart from short balls.
That's in the air, and that could be out caught, or is it six? It's six. It's gone over that man at third man. So very good over for the Indians this. 12 runs have come of it, 26 for no loss.
And if you don't learn quickly at this game, you get severely punished.
Oh, he's had a go at that one. Not off the middle, but it's going to go for four. He wants to take him on. If it's short, he's going to cut or pull. And if it's up, he's going to go for it.
Yeah, he's just whacked right through the line there. Wasn't a bad length ball, actually. But he's now all warmed up and everything. He just wants to dish out a little bit of punishment to the man who got him out in such a, well, surprising, embarrassing way the other night.
That's a great shot. That's maximum. Henry along the 7.3 overs.
See, he's all wound up. He's going to smash him out the side. It's payback time, that's what it is. You made me look stupid on Wednesday night, he's saying, and I'm going to make you look silly tonight.
By the end of the match, Tendulkar had smashed a century, steering India to a comfortable victory. Olonga's figures for the day were a painful reminder of the onslaught: 7 overs, 0 wickets, 50 runs. I was demolished, Olonga admitted years later with a laugh. Sachin didn't just beat me, he humbled me. That day, I learned why he was called the Master Blaster. While the final is remembered as one of Tendulkar's most iconic innings, it also added a layer of respect to Olonga's story. The young bowler had faced the wrath of a cricketing genius, but his spirit remained unbroken. For Olonga, the match was a learning experience. For Tendulkar, it was another chapter in his legendary career. And for cricket fans, it was a timeless reminder of the beautiful unpredictability of the sport.